Yower. Hold on, let me move this mic over just in case. Ay, ay, ay. All right, here we go. What up? Hold on. Let me move over the mic. Make sure y'all can hear me. All right. See what the deal is. We got a little bit of juice on the phone here. Man, what's good? What up, man? Happy Sunday. Knock my camera over. Man, happy Sunday. Good Sunday. Ken Norton in the build. What up, Ken? Caveman in the build. What up, Cave? What's good, man? What are y'all doing? What you doing on this Sunday? Watching some football? Getting in the football? Getting in that family time? I did not go to church today. Truth be told, there wasn't no real reason why. It was really just more along the lines of we had a very busy day yesterday. That was pretty much it. Which is funny. Funny. Man, what are y'all doing? Y'all watching? What are y'all doing? Y'all getting in some family time? Y'all just chilling? Are you at work? You getting in that football? Y'all just hanging out, chilling? What y'all got going on? Let's see what's good. Y'all know I've been on this journey to monetization in the past couple of weeks. Man, I've been working like crazy. At one point, because y'all been there, you know what I'm saying, right by my side, I was going live like every day. If I was able to find some time, I was going live. And then work picked up, and I've been taking all these extra shifts and doing all the security stuff as well, and I got like super busy. Cave said I'm relaxing, staying in. The 12 taxis are fire, bro. Say it again for everybody in the back. And just the mere fact that these joints are sitting and they're available, that even makes it even better. Because if you want these kicks, obviously providing if somebody got the pockets, you know what I mean, somebody got the money to get them. If you want these kicks, they are available. And I'm so happy, man. Like, we talk about this from time to time. And I get it. Like, I'm not even gonna be sitting here like hating on resellers, right? But we talk about this from time to time. Like, 2025 has been like a phenomenal year, like, to grab kicks, with the exception of there were some difficult cops, you know, respectfully so. We were talking Nigel's, the Brick by Bricks, the Undefeated Fours, everybody and their mama. Number one. Everybody in their mama hit. Everybody that I know hit on Undefeated Fours, except for like me and Sneaker Tyler Radio and like one more person. I don't remember if it was Rob T, but outside of like us three, everybody in the mama hit on the Undefeated Fours. That's what it felt like. So outside of the Brick by Bricks, Undefeated Fours, Tokyo Fives, even though they're not making any noise right now, I remember like the Union Ones. The Union Ones wasn't really an easy cop. It really wasn't. So the Union Ones, I'm pretty sure I'm missing a shoe. But even like the Black Metallic Fives wasn't even oh man. Yo, please tell me you like trolling. Tell me you trolling. Outside of like those kicks right there, in 2025, man, it really hasn't been a difficult year to cop things outside of those kicks. So to make a long story short, when it comes to these taxis, yo, I'm telling you right now, man, the mere fact that you can walk in the store and pick up these taxis, man, like an OG like that, a shoe that we've wanted. Now, don't get me wrong, we've wanted these taxis for quite some years, and they've given us like different versions, iterations of them, right? If you want to call them reimagines or whatever you want to call them. But for us to get this OG, I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty tight. That is pretty tight. So what's going on, man? What's good with everybody? What is good? I'm gonna hit up J Elevate. We were gonna do a live a little bit later, which I actually think we still will. Like I said, I didn't go to church today, and I'm well rested. So I was like, let me clean up my display because my display in the back here is actually quite dirty. So I'm gonna pull the boxes out, wipe it down, and put the boxes back. And every time I get a new kick, which obviously I got to put the taxis into the display here. Every time I get a new kick, I got to shift it over anyway by one. So it was a good reason to where if I'm going to take the shoes out to move it along, I might as well just clean it while I'm there. Let's see what's good. What's better, playoff 12s or taxis? And you want to know what? Like, I said this in my video. And shout out to everybody who tapped into my taxi video. Man, I said this in my video. I feel like such a traitor, man, because I was all like flu game everything. Like flu game 12 was like my best. Was like my best 12. And I'm actually like personally, maybe it's the colorway, but then again, I do like the bread. I love the bread colorway, so I don't know what it is. These taxis are hitting a little bit differently for me. So personally, I'm putting taxis as number one right now, which is weird for me to say, but it is what it is. That's where I'm at with it. What's your thoughts, K-Man? Where you at with it? Playoffs or taxis? Where you at? Let's see where you at. Yo, did anybody mess around with these Red Air 11s? I got those Red Air 11s, and man, those are dope too. We got Mandy Pandy in the build. Let me send Jay this invite real quick, just in case. Give me a second, y'all. Let me send Jay an invite. Jay Elevate. Jay Elevate. All right, Caveman said he's going with the playoffs. I feel you. Hold on one sec. Let's get him in here. All right, bet. My bad, y'all. I just want to hit Jay up real quick. Mandy Pandy said, how's it going? Man, it's going good, Mandy Pandy. I cannot complain. Happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday. Mandy Pandy in the build. Go ahead and double tap that like button. I would appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I would appreciate it. But it's Sunday. I'm not watching any football, at least not yet. I'm going to hang out with the people on YouTube just for a little bit. Get some cleaning done. I do have some more content to drop. I actually have a few more videos to make. I got some good ideas and I got some kicks sitting here behind camera that I just never made a video on. I think my next video is going to be these Rare Air 4s. Not because it's a new kick, because it's not. Not because I haven't had it forever, because I have. It's just because I haven't made a video on it. And now that I've gotten these Rare Air 11s, I also want to do a video, you know, having all of the Rare Airs, except for the Cinnabar, the Jordan 1 Cinnabar. But other than that, I have the pack together. So kind of want to lay them all out and kind of see which one I like most. So other than that, I am about to literally just chill for a second. Man, I'm about to go. Let me set up the kick cam here and make sure it looks good. All right, there go Jay right there. Yo, what up, Jay? Oh, hold on, my bad. I ain't have you on speakerphone. What's good with you, brother?
No, you good, man. So
All right, we back. Back at it. Oh, what is this? You wildin'. You wildin'. Yeah, you must be talking about Perp. Man, I didn't hit Perp up yet. I don't know where Perp is at. You wildin'. He said, where's DJ Khaled at today? That's hilarious. I'm gonna tell Perp he said that too. I'm take a picture and send it to him. That's funny. Yeah, I need to hit him up. Yeah, I'm gonna send it to him. What's good with you? Did you mess around with these taxis? Anybody grab these taxis? These 12. Number one, I guess the big question is, are you a 12 fan? No, I'm about to send him that right now. Hit him up. All right, that's hilarious. Anybody mess around with these taxis? All right. Let me do some cleaning real quick. You see, I got the kick cam set up. Let me write down this little setup here, man. Just kick it with me. I know y'all out chilling, doing whatever you're doing. So thanks for tapping in. Double tap that screen. I'm gonna throw my music back on. I need somebody real quick in the chat. Let me know if you can hear this music, because I'm gonna put some music, not the music that's on StreamYard, not that. I'm talking about music in my background, because I don't want to get copywritten, but I don't want to clean without no music. Let me know if you can hear any music in the background right now. All right, let me get to cleaning. Sig in the bill. What up, Sig? I'm just doing some cleaning, man. Thanks for tapping in. Appreciate you. Let me show you. You'll be surprised at how dirty things get and how quick it gets dirty. Look, I'm gonna show y'all. Q in the bill. What up, Q? Man, I ain't doing nothing. Cleaning up the little display and whatnot. Chilling. What you got going on today? I didn't go to church today. We had a long day yesterday, and yeah, I just didn't go to church today. What's good with you? Q in the build. Make sure you check out Q's content. She be getting down. All right, so just a heads up, the way that I have my display set up is everything that is on this back wall right here, everything over here is stuff that I copped this year, and a few other things as well. God bless you in the community. Same to you. Thanks for tapping in. Appreciate you. So like, just to put this into perspective, man, it's crazy. This right here is 5x5, so it holds 25, right? I have kicks behind camera that I've never even done a review on. So just to put it into perspective, to even say it out loud that I've copped over 25 kicks this year is absolutely insane. Not to mention that there are more kicks that I'm gonna get. I'm still gonna get Chicago 1 lows. I'm still gonna get the Bugs Bunny 8s, Black Cat 4s, Gamma 11s. That's 4 right there. These Travis, if I can get them, y'all know how that is. I get them, I'll take them, right? But that's still another 4 pairs of kicks. 2025, man, it's taxing. But what's good with y'all? J Elevate in the build. Everybody who's tapped in, man, make sure you're sub up to my guy J Elevate. We're gonna go live a little bit later as well. So yeah, man, make sure you tune in. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure we'll find something to talk about. Talk about these taxis. Talk about what else is about to drizz out. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody who's tapped in, man. Double tap that screen, man. Show some love. I appreciate you. You know what? Even if you're a hater, tap that screen. Like that, hit that like button and be like, I'm hating. Hate on that like button. All right, let me get back to it. Well, the only thing I'm really doing is, in addition to me cleaning, because I am cleaning off the display, because the display is dirty. Every time I get a shoe, what I do is I always rotate it by 1. So I need to move them over anyway, so I can put the taxis. And shout out to everybody who tapped in on that taxi video. I appreciate y'all. So I can put these up on the display. Get these taxis up there. So I'm making space for the taxi. All right. Oh yeah, and just a heads up, I'm usually not this lazy when I'm cleaning or moving the shoes over. But you know, I got that 45-year-old back. So if I can sit down and do this lower rack, I'm gonna sit down and do a lower rack. Then I'll stand up and move the rest of it around. But don't y'all be. I got that 45-year-old back. No. Y'all be easy. Be easy on my laziness. I know you can't see it, but man, this thing is dirty. This joint is dirty. Flight pods is sitting at DTLR for the first I've seen. Oh snap. Oh snap. All right. Yeah, Jay's out at the mall right now. What else they got sitting, Jay? Voodoos. So when I was there the other day, what did I see? I still saw the Jordan 3 Family Affairs, the soft pink Jordan 5 soft pink, shattered backboard ones, Voodoos, taxis, anything else major. I didn't see any rare airs because they had a few. They only had like small sizes. I didn't see any more rare air 11s I'm talking about. But what else is sitting, Jay? Kobe. Oh, well, snap. They got Kobe girl dads there. That's what's up. That's a nice kick. I love that green. Okay, the purple and black Kobe Air Force Ones. Okay. They got quite a bit. Those girl dads are dope. I like those girl dads. I like the materials on the joints. I actually have 2 pairs. I got 2 pairs of girl dads that I'm going to sell. Because when they dropped, of course, I couldn't hit my size. Kid size. Okay. No doubt. So, yeah, I actually got 2 pairs of those. All right. White Cement 4. Adult? You came across some white cementies? Ooh. What size, Jay? What size? That might not be a bad little flip. Grape, soft pink adults, yeah. Grape 5s and soft pinks. I expect that. What size on them white cements, fam? Talk to your boy. I'm curious. Let's see what we got going on. Let's see what we got going on. Can I do a screen share too? Can I do a screen? Can I do a screen share when I get my camera? I shook hands. I shook hands. All right, let me check real quick. Hate to lose in the bill. He said I was at Kith in Miami and they had Red Air 11s. Yo, what sizing did they have with those, fam? I'm curious. Were they sitting like full size? Hey Jay, I didn't get anything from you yet. At least not yet. Oh, okay. My bad. You sent it to the group chat. I gotcha, mate. I gotcha. All right, let's see where we at. Oh, sure enough. White cement. If I took a guess, that looked like a size 10. Pause. That looked pretty big. All men sizes. Okay. I ain't mad at you. What are white cementies doing right now? They ain't really doing nothing. 262. Okay. 255. I got you. They probably did a restock on them. Because at one point they were moving a little bit more than that. At one point. 11 was the largest. Okay. The red. That's still pretty good. That's another kick, man. That's another kick that's, man. See, we're talking about 2025, man. You can cop. It's the year to cop right there. Like I said, as long as you got the money, 11.5. Okay. For the white cement. Yeah, man. As long as you got the funds, man. This year, man. I named off a couple of kicks, and since I got y'all here, I know y'all can help me out. Outside of these kicks right here, I'm about to name. So we're talking Brick by Bricks, Tokyo 5s, Undefeated 4s, high 85 bread, low stock. Jordan 1 high 85 bread. Jordan 1 Union, which I know the Unions aren't making any noise, but they were kind of a difficult cop. There's another one that wasn't too easy to cop. I'm trying to think of which. I'm sure I'm missing one, but outside of those kicks right there, nothing has been really too difficult to get, like at all. Even if you missed out on like black metallic 5s, they done restock those multiple times. Initially on the sneakers app, Flu Games 12s were difficult to get, but then they were sitting everywhere. Ferrari 14s, meh, but they've already restocked those as well. So outside of those kicks I named, man, it's not like anything was like super difficult to cop this year. Outside of those kicks that I just named, this is a fire year right here, man. Things are available. Things are available. All right, let me get back to cleaning and whatnot. Y'all chop it up. You got a question, whatever. I'm gonna come back to the camera in a minute. Let me share something else with y'all because I've said this before in the live. Most of y'all know I'm a mover, right? It's what I do for work, full time or whatever, and I also do like armed security and stuff like that. But my entire display that I have back here, this entire display, I've only purchased one of them from IKEA, and it's this one right here. You can't see it on camera. I put that together. I built it, put it together, whatever. Outside of this one, throughout all of my displays, I got all of these other displays for free, including this one right here. This is a 5x5. That's only 5x5 I have. The other ones are like 4x4s, and then I got a 4x4, and then like a 2x4, whatever. But I didn't pay for none of this stuff, like except for one. So I'm constantly cleaning this. I cleaned it when I first got it. I'm constantly wiping it down, but I am in the basement, so whatever. I understand it gets dusty and dirty or whatever. But yeah, I ain't pay for none of this stuff. That was the moral of the story, man. When I could find a deal or a discount or whatever, man, I'll be all over it. And being a mover, I'm gonna tell you right now, if there's one benefit, if there's two benefits, let me tell you all this. If there's two perks to being a mover, the first perk is if you work the way I work, there's no way you won't be in decent shape, because man, I'll be trekking up and downstairs carrying heavy furniture and boxes. That's number one. The second thing is being a mover, you acquire so much free stuff. So anybody that ever want a side hustle, I'm gonna tell y'all, I've had this business for a little bit over 12 years now. So I'm well over a decade with this moving company, which I don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing it. However, if anybody, I'm gonna put y'all on to some game here. You probably already know this, but for someone who don't, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you want a way to make some extra money, maybe you can do this and get kicks for free. If you have the time, because this is time permitting, you can get on Facebook Marketplace. Back in the day, it used to be Craigslist, right? But you can get on Facebook Marketplace and hit that free tab. I'm gonna put you on to one of my early hustles. I would get on that free tab and I would literally pick everything up. I don't care if you had baby food on there or if you had a stroller. Sometimes you got to be a little cautious with the car seats and all that stuff because recalls or whatever. But I don't care if you got a dresser, nightstand, mirror, if you got a display case, clothes. Man, people will have all types of the people put up their fencing and bricks and bags of sand and dirt, tools, a toolbox, screwdrivers. It don't. I promise you, it don't matter. A can of paint. It don't matter, man. People will put anything up for free, and they'll be like, "Come pick it up." They'll have it sitting outside, or you contact them or whatever. So this is what you do: is you go pick up all of this stuff for absolute free. The only thing you did burn was a little bit of gas to go pick it up. You know what I mean? And I will group it. Like I would hit everybody up in Littleton, Colorado, and just have a whole day. I just picking up from Littleton. I will link it to where, like in Golden, Colorado. If I'm in Golden, I'm only gonna pick up in Golden. You'll see what I'm talking about. If I'm in Denver, whatever, Boulder, whatever, I'll pick up from certain areas. We're talking furniture, everything, just everything, right? Anything you can think of. Sneakers, anything. It's free. It's all free. Anyway, you go to the dollar store. If you don't have cleaner in your house, you get some of that like wood cleaner, you know what I mean? Wipe it down, clean it up, and here it comes. Then you have a yard sale. I have cleaned up in yard sales, and I'm gonna tell you why it's so easy to do. This is why it's easy to do. Whenever you sell something that you've worked hard for and that you've purchased, especially with your hard-earned money, right? Because, right, we pay money, don't grow on trees. There's like some sort of like personal attachment to it. Like if you used to sell like a sectional set, a set that you have inside your home, or if you sold your own TV or anything that you've purchased, you know what it costs. So you're gonna kind of have like a little bit more of an attachment to it. So, but imagine if you picked up a sectional for free. Man, there ain't no attachment to this crap. Man, I'd have a sign on it that says $250. Somebody's gonna come lowball me and be like, oh, $90 or $100, and I'm like, sold. I don't care. Like, I don't care. I ain't paid nothing for it. It was free. Like, okay, $100. But watch this. They walk away feeling good because they're like, man, I just haggled it down half price, right? They feel good. You feel good because you're like, that's 100% profit. Right? I ain't paid nothing for it. I have no attachment to it, so I really didn't care. And everybody walks away. I'm telling you right now, you can clean up house. Now, granted, you can really only do like yard sales when it's nice outside because, when it gets really cold, it's snowing, all that stuff, ain't nobody really gonna show up. But that is a free hustle. I'm telling y'all right now that I've done. The only reason why I don't do it now is because I don't have the time. However, I still acquire a lot of stuff, a lot of free stuff. Let me pull something up since I'm talking about it. Since I'm talking about it, let me pull this up real quick. Let me pull this up just to kind of give y'all an example of what happens in the moving industry. There's a real example. I had gotten a phone call. From one of my customers. Just to sum it up really fast. I had gotten a phone call from one of my customers, and they were like, "Hey, Derek, we need you and a couple of you guys to come down to this warehouse, and we have some trailers there, some 53-foot trailers, and we need you guys to load up these trailers, clear out this warehouse, load up these trailers, go to the landfill, and we need y'all to go to the landfill with these tractors, these trailers, and empty it and throw it away." And I was like, sure. How many people should I bring? It was like 5 or 6 of us, whatever. We go down to this warehouse and we're just loading on all of this product onto this truck, loaded onto the truck or whatever. And we went down to the landfill and started throwing it into the ground. Look, I'm not a tree hugger by any means. No offense to anyone who is. I just use that term, which I don't know if it's appropriate or not. Anyway, but then I'm not like a reckless person who wants to destroy our ozone and our environment neither. But anyway, if you've never been to the landfill before, I think it's a very good experience, because I literally got sick to my stomach the very first time I went to the landfill. And I'm not talking about sick to my stomach because of the smells, because of course it stinks, but it wasn't even because of that. It was just like, if you've never been to the landfill before, like, we literally, like, this display case that's behind me, right? It's IKEA, so it's particle board or whatever. But my point is, if you took this display case to the landfill, all you do is you literally just put it in the ground. It's just dirt, right? And a big bulldozer runs over it with like this big metal wheel that got like spikes on it, and they just run over it 2 or 3 times, and they just put more dirt on top of it, and that's it. That's what we do with our trash. Like, we're literally just putting it in the ground. Like, that's all that happens to it. We're literally just putting it in the ground. Give me a second. My mama's calling me on FaceTime. You gotta talk to moms. Hey, Ma. I'm on YouTube Live.
Okay. Love you.
I love you too. I'll speak to you later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Enjoy.
Bye. So anyway, we took, oh my gosh, trailers. I'm talking about like trailers out to the landfill, and we empty it. We just push it on the floor. It's trash, right? So you just push it on the floor. You just dump out the trailers right back to the warehouse, and we were done for the day. We had, number one, we had to load up these trucks. They drove out to the landfill. I followed them, in a personal vehicle, whatever. And then we offload the trailers, and boom, we're done for the day. And they were like, all right, tomorrow, another day or whatever, let's clear out this warehouse. So I hit my contact up, and I'm like, can I take anything that's here? And it was like, you absolutely can. We throwing it away. It was like, the only thing you cannot do is sell it with a warranty, because all of these items that's here, everything that's inside of this warehouse, I guess this company was paying for any item that was either refused during delivery. So we're talking about, it could have gone to the customer damage and a person refused delivery. It could have got lost in transit, so it ended up in this warehouse because it already got insurance claimed out. So you can't provide a warranty on it, but you can resell this stuff if you want to. Yo, I'm trying to tell you. Sig said, shout out to Mom. Sneaky Tyler in the bill. What up? Yeah. Mama called. You know what I'm saying? You got it. My parents are still back in New York. So I was like, all right, bet. It's like, you can take whatever you want. You just can't sell it, with a warranty. I was like, okay, bet. I hit the wife up, man, because, I got my own moving company. I have my own trucks too, but I wasn't hired to do that. I was hired to load up their trucks and take it to the landfill. So I called the wife up. I was like, man, I went and picked up a storage unit really fast. I know, I grabbed like a 10x30 or something like that. Man, the next day I came with my doggone truck, and I just loaded up my truck with like random things, right? I told the crew to keep working. Then I took my truck, offloaded it by myself at the storage, and I came back with an empty truck, and I loaded up again. So anyway, just to make a long story short, this is where I'm going. This is where I'm going with this entire story. This is where I'm going with it. If you take a look at these chairs right here, this chair does not fit my wife and I's decor. There was like a lot of hotel furniture. There's patio sets. They had TVs, artwork, lamps, mattresses, box springs. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of the stuff was damaged, right? It had damage on it because, like I said, they would go make a delivery, and if the person refused that delivery, the company is going to send you more product, and then the damaged product or the refused product, if someone wasn't home and it couldn't get delivered, whatever, it ended up at this warehouse, right? And so ultimately, after an insurance claim has already been paid out on it, they got stuck with like a warehouse just full of stuff. Some of it is brand new in the boxes. Some of it was damaged, you know what I mean? But it was just a conglomerate of a lot of stuff. These chairs, they had 2 of these chairs right here that was not damaged, sitting inside of a box. And I looked inside the chairs. I looked inside the box, and I didn't even Google it or look it up. I just thought it was a nice looking chair that I was not interested in. It's not my style. Anyway, I took 2 of these chairs and I put them in storage. Right, 2 of these right here. These are called Caracol Icebreaker chairs, and this company is selling this chair for $4,500. $410. This is for one chair. This company right here is selling them for $4,900. That's not the same. That's a different type or whatever. Let's see if anybody else got them. This is a different type though. That's $3,900, but that's just a different style. This looks like it right here. Hold up. Yep, that looks like it right there. Icebreaker, $4,896. Anyway, I know I'm yapping a lot. The moral of the story is, I picked up 2 of these chairs for free. And like I told you, I had 2 truckloads of this product. So I had like sofas and patio furniture. A couple of my guys took TVs, you know, and this is, you know, there were big TVs and all that stuff. But to make a long story short, being a mover, you can come across stuff for absolutely free. And if you got the time to sell it, even if you don't have the time to sell it, you can take it to like a consignment store. And obviously they're going to get a cut because they got the clientele in order to sell it to, you know, whoever walks in the store, and they're going to get a cut of it. But my whole point is, when you don't pay nothing for it, when it is 100% free, that is a hustle all by itself. Anybody that caught that entire story, I mean, in 2025, it's almost like an infinite money glitch. There are a lot of ways to make money. I know sometimes it don't feel like it, and you got to get creative and kind of think out of the box, but there are a lot of ways to make money nowadays. I'm not saying it's just easy. I'm not saying that, right? Like, it still takes money to make money and all that. Because I'll give you an example. Someone can be like, hey, yo, Mr. Think, that's cool, but I don't have a car to even go pick up these items. And I can't afford an Uber to drive all over the town to pick up these free items to bring them back to my house. And if that's the case, you're right. Like, I feel you, right? It does take money to make money. But once you get out of that boat, as far as like, I don't have nothing, as soon as you get out of that boat, man, all you got to do is just get creative. And if you get creative, yeah, man, the sky's the limit. I ain't even gonna hold you. Let me get back to moving this over, man. Thanks for listening to me blabber about that. Black Cement 3s on foot while watching. Okay, BC 3s. I got on my trusty, dusty Yeezys with blue socks. Ain't matching nothing. Yeezys. I should throw something on foot. Scotty, what up? Scotty in the build. What's good, Scotty? Man, I ain't doing nothing. I'm over here running my mouth and cleaning up my display. Shout out to everybody who tapped into that the Taxi 12 video. Appreciate y'all showing your guys some love. I even got a couple of subscribers off of it so far. What's up, man? Y'all showing me some love. Mighty obliged. I appreciates it. All right, Scotty, I ain't doing nothing. I'm over here, trusty, dusty Yeezys. I'm over here just cleaning up my display. Everything on this back wall is like, everything in this back wall right here is all stuff that dropped this year. So, yeah, it's crazy to think that I've picked up more than 25 pairs of sneakers for the year so far. It's actually kind of crazy to even say it out loud, because there's shoes that's here that I've never done a review on. Just to give you an example, I'm looking at it behind this camera right here, but I have the Jordan 3, the Mexican 3s. I have Red Air 4s, Jordan 3 Family Affair, Jordan 5 Soft Pinks, Jordan 1 Unions, Jordan 1 Low Obsidian, 1 Lows, and Perp. Shout out to Perp. I promise you, there's a sealed box of it. I don't even know what's inside that box. I really don't know what's inside the box. And then shout out to Perp for sending me my my Nigel 1 Lows, my better time. So just give an example. I got kicks that never even made it to this to this display. It's terrible. You ever clean mold off shoes? I haven't. And Sig, if I Here goes the funny part. I have a friend that actually just hit me up. He lives in New York. There's a flood in his room that he's in, and they might have some mold in their shoes. That might be the only time I would actually put a shoe inside the washing machine. Because number one, I've never done it. I've never put a shoe inside the washing machine. But I'm pretty sure that will be the time where, like Rejuvenator and whatnot, they got like that washing machine kit. You put the detergent in, put it in the bag and all that stuff, and there's a certain way to do it. I've never done it before, but I'm pretty sure that will be the time. That will be my last ditch effort to save a shoe. That will be it. I'm not copping any more kicks until March, and they're gonna be on sale. Reachbacks. So Sneaker Tyler, didn't you have some kicks? Didn't you have like 2 more you were going for? Because even right now, even outside of the ones that I'm telling you that's behind camera that I haven't even done a review on, that I'm literally just looking at right now, which I'm still gonna put content out on them. Like, why not? But shoot, even this year, bro, we're looking at Chicago 1 Lows. These Travis, if we can cop them, whatever it is. So Chicago 1 Lows. I'll just say the Travis, but I'm not gonna lift my hand up on it because I don't plan on getting them. But hitting on them. But Chicago 1 Lows, Black Cat 4s, Bugs Bunny 8s, Gamma 11s. Those are 4 that I can even just name right now. Sheesh. And then I'll be done. But woo. I gotta bounce, but thought I'd stop in and say what's up. Appreciate you, Scotty. Thanks for tapping in. Always appreciate you. Always love on this end. Thank you. Good looks. I got some mold on some suede, and it's like white powder. Sig, is it? Are you for sure it's mold? Is it just on the outside or is it on the inside? Because I would definitely. All right, so this is where I would start. I will start how I normally start. I'll start dry, put a mask on, for that, and probably do it outside so you're not getting these spores and crap, wherever you inside your house, right? Take the shoe outside, and I'll start with a brush and just brush that off. I'll start with a brush. Take a look on the inside, see how much this has transferred over into the entire shoe. Take out the insole and all that good stuff, and then I would definitely go wet. You know what I mean? Like shoe cleaner. I would pause. I would go wet, right? Like you want to clean the mold, so you don't just want to get the outside and cosmetically looks good. If you're gonna be putting your foot in this thing and wearing it, you want to make sure the mold is off. For something like that, I drop it into the washing machine, because even when suede gets wet, like we know how to bring we know how to bounce it back. So it's not like it's the end of the world. Like, if you had on these suede shoes and you got stuck in a thunderstorm and your feet got soaking wet, it's not a big deal, right? So kind of like the same concept. Let me see. He said it's on the outside. It looks like mold because it's definitely powder-like. Yeah. I'd mask up so you're not breathing in this crap and clean them off. Why not? Yeah, but I had a lot of stuff come up recently. I gotta save money. Yeah, nah, fam, 100%. That's a grown man move. Yeah, no doubt, for sure. He said, "What, bro?" Just gonna rock and enjoy the kicks I got this year until then. Yeah, Ty, of course, 1,000%, bro, 1,000%, man. You know what I mean? Handle business. All of this. This is all side stuff right here. You know what I mean? This is definitely all side stuff. Ain't no pressure. These sneakers ain't going nowhere. I promise you that one. They ain't going nowhere. You can always reach back and grab something. Yeah, you're welcome, Sig. Definitely give that a shot. But like I said, personally, I would. If it's mold, I definitely want to clean it. You know what I mean? I definitely want to clean it, and I would drop it inside of a washing machine and do it that way. You know, and if that don't work, I tell you right now, I'll be the first one to toss it and get rid of it, because I don't want to get sick and I don't want to put my foot in that and all types of stuff. So I feel you all the way. Yeah, no doubt. Flu games and Aqua 8s on my dailies. Hey, yo, Tyler, I feel like such a Trader fan, because I'm telling you right now, I live and die by my flu games, and these taxis have definitely just. Now, I haven't worn them yet, but I'm just talking about like colorway and the aesthetics of the shoe itself. Shutting the flu games down for me, and that's crazy for me to say it out loud, but it's true. I ain't gonna lie, these joints is sick. These are shutting the flu games down for your boy. He's doing it. He's doing it. Shutting it down. Yep. He said taxi is gonna be a reach back for sure. No doubt. No diggity. No, a diggity. I bet. Let me get back to the display here, so I can still move some more. I'm almost about halfway. I'm like literally just legitimately. Normally I just change them. Normally I just go from like box just to make space. I just move them so I can make space whatever new I copped. Today I'm actually wiping it down and cleaning it. So let me get back to it, man. Y'all got a question or whatever? Throw it in the comment section. I'll be back. Let me know if you can hear any music in the background. I'm not talking about the music on YouTube on StreamYard. Can anybody hear any music right now? I just don't want to get copywritten. Anybody hear any music right now? Okay, perfect. Good looking out. That's exactly what I want to make sure it wasn't personal. Yeah, I just don't want to get copyrighted. All right, bet. All right, I'll be back. Good looking out. Whoops. Whoops. I don't know if I'm gonna catch this on camera, but this is just to show you, if you better see it, how hairy the suede is. You see how hairy the suede is. Hold on. He said, bro, a year ago today is when I got the Wu-Tang Dunks. You guys helped me on a podcast. Hey, that's what's up, fam. Congrats, fam. Wu Dunks is nice. Man, I haven't even worn my Wu Dunks yet. I'm terrible. Yo, what up? Thanks for tapping in. What's good with you? I want to show you how hairy the suede is on this. Hopefully the camera picks it up. Peep this. I don't know if you can see it. From New York, I live in Colorado. Doing some cleaning, just cleaning up my little sneaker joint, wiping down the display unit here, and also just shifting some shoes down so I can put these taxis. I'll put these taxis up on the shelf here. So whenever I cop something, I normally just throw it on the display behind me. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'll be back. I know people don't be liking mids. I like these joints right here. Yeah, Ty, I can because like, well, somewhat. And the reason why I somewhat can is everything that I have on display is going to be the order that I did a review on them. So everything that's here is kind of it. Kinda. Like I said, I do have quite a few pairs of kicks off camera that I've never done a review on, so it never made its way to the wall. But I sure enough can actually. Yo, you want me to do that now, Ty? Let me know. Or I'll finish cleaning. I got like 5, 6, 7, 8. I got like nine more slots to clean. Yeah, I got you. Good looks. It won't be too much longer. I got you. Yo, was anybody? I think Tyler was there. I don't remember, but was anybody on a live stream when we had a troll come in and this cat was hating? This cat was hating, and he was like, look at y'all with your fake sneakers. Y'all got green screen backgrounds, and I was like, that's hilarious. I ain't never heard that before a day in my life. He said we had a green screen background. All right, King said I ordered a Puma Suede split game shoes yesterday at Journeys. They were on sale for $39.99. Oh, King, did you already post those? I wanna peep that. You ready to put them up? This nigga said which colorway? Yeah, let me peep those. All right. I don't think it's gonna let me detach my phone because I think the camera's gonna turn off. But let me give it a shot. Yeah, that didn't work. All right, let me try something else. Yeah, that didn't work. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go get it and bring it up to the camera. Failed attempt. I bet. Now this is gonna be pretty close in order. Pretty close, like I said, outside of what's not on camera right here. But this is gonna be actually very close in order on what I have copped for this year. This is like one of the first cops of this year. Black Cat 3s. Black Metallics. Galaxy Foam. Of course. Flu games. Flu game 12s. Oh, and by the way, this is my dead stock pair because my pair that I use is cooked. So I doubled up on these. I had to. You look at ooh. SP4 Navies, Jordan 4s. High 85 bread. So we're in the month of February because I know these dropped in February. Red Air 1s. White Cement 4s. Yo, Ryan, what up? What's good with you, Ryan? Thanks for tapping in. Appreciate you. Rare Air 3s. Soul 2.03s. Favari 14. We got some Grapies. I do not remember the name of these Jordan. It's something love. These are mids. Jordan 1 mids. Oh man, it was a pack. I'm getting old. I'm getting old. Oh man, what's the name of these? Lost Love? New Love. Yeah, New Love. That's what they are. Yeah. These are the Jordan 1 mids, New Love. I knew it had something with love in there. Pure Money 3s. A lot of people didn't touch this kick, man. A lot of people didn't like it. Pure Money 3s. We got UNC 1s. These are still available too. These are still sitting. Josiah Keys, that's classic. It's good stuff. Yeah. Yeah. It's good stuff. Aqua 8s. Shattered Backboard 1s. Self-Expression 1s. Which y'all know I demolished. I demolished this kick right here. This thing looks terrible. Let me get the other one out. That's hilarious. Cavestone 4s. Do you know what's so funny about this shoe in particular? Number one, I like it, but with these Cavestones, that's my little cheat of getting a little dust off the air unit right there. I've heard people talk about this kick right here, right? Oh, it is sneaker of the year, best shoe to drop, hibbly hobla. Ain't nobody talking about these right now. Fire Red 5s. Pink Awakes. Rare Air 11s. Now some of this is out of order. Keep in mind because I didn't even get to the Nigels only because I got the Nigels. I got Nigels over here. It's on a different shelf, so I'll get those out. Taxi 12s. This is what they say the sneaky of the year is. Nigel Sylvester Brick by Bricks. That's what they say. Oh man, that smells amazing. Hold on a second. Y'all don't look at me real quick. Oh, excuse me. Y'all was still watching. I know y'all was still watching. I was looking these up the other day. I'm not gonna do it right now because there's no need to. I want to double up on this. I actually want to double up on these. The prices we're looking at. When I say the other day, and that's a lie. I was looking this up earlier today. It was like $350, $330, $350. Just like I said, he was watching. I want to double up on these joints right here. Because I haven't put these on feet, and I immediately want to get these on feet, to be honest. I need to double up on these. And then, like I said, I got some stuff behind camera. Let me drop this down. Yeah, I got some stuff behind camera that I just haven't even made a review on yet. So I'm gonna get a review going. What up? All right, cool. We've been on for an hour and a half. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get me something to eat. I'm gonna be on a little bit later with Jay. Jay Elevate's gonna get on here. We're gonna get a live going. I have no clue what the topic's gonna be on and what we're gonna be talking about. I'm sure we can find something to chop it up with y'all with. But I'm gonna go get me something to eat. Good looking out for tapping in. Y'all done stood by as I got my display together. I got it all cleaned up, so it's looking pretty nice. Nice and clean. I'm gonna take me a little break, man, and I'll be back. I'm gonna go stuff my face and pause so I don't like the way that sound, but I'm gonna go eat, and I'll be back, man. Shout out to everybody who's tapped in. Jordan 4 undefeated prices is gonna jump out of nowhere. I'm expecting it to, King. I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen next year. Sometime. When people get some time to really miss it, the hype right now, all these Travis, that's gonna grab a lot of attention. But I also think the Tokyo 5s are gonna make some noise next year too. Of course they sold out and blah blah blah. However, I don't think they're doing anything crazy on the resale market right now. So that's gonna be another one that I think when people get some time to miss it, they're gonna miss it. But yeah, I'm gonna jump on the live a little bit later with Jay. Whatever time that's gonna be, we'll kind of get the information out there, man. Shout out to everybody who tapped in. I'm gonna go get me something to eat real quick. There's always love on this end. And I'm a holla.